everyone, this is RhymeBear22 here to bring you a vintage B-daman review. And today I have Break Ogre from Battle B-daman Fire Spirits. Same series as Cobalt Saber Fire. Also, the other blaster featured the drive core as Cobalt Saber Fire. So, as he's from the Fire Spirits line, he comes with a special beat ball called a Strike Shot, which is a special, unique marble suited only for a specific type of blaster. In this case, it's a power type strike shot, as this is a power type blaster. And it's the metal shot, so it's just a really heavy, large piece of chunky metal, so supposedly pretty powerful. Anyway, around the box we have Gunos, the owner. His name's right there, plastered right there on the shoulder plates. He's got what appears to be a elephant slash, I guess, ogre-like motif going around. He's got some camo going on. Don't know why, but he does. Features the drive core, as I mentioned earlier. And on the side here, just shows, a little explanation about it. The armor components on the back, as well as the internal skeleton, and the newly power trigger. The new part Takara made for this blaster, signature part. This trigger is also featured in another B-daman pack, which I will be reviewing at some point. Right here we have the stats for the metal shot and the normal beat ball. Just some warning labels all over here, and I guess a game you can play. Right here we have Break Ogre firing, how to hold it, and the DHB armor. So yes, this is the Japanese version. I bought this guy about 2 years ago. Sorry, just a year ago. So I can't remember who the seller was right off the top of my head. So yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, it wasn't from eBay. I think it was actually from an online store. But, yeah, he was one of the only ones I could find on, a store, like, besides eBay, and for very good reasons, which I will be explaining in this review. Not a good sign. So yeah, oh yeah, top shot here of customization options for a Break Ogre, I guess. I have these B-daman, Chrome Wave and Cyclone, and what appears to be Bakuso's sight barrel. And it does add a lot to this B-daman, and that's saying something because it's really not that good, which I will be explaining now. So here's the B-daman. Yep. Break Ogre. He's got this, again, this elephant-like, brutish beast appearance motif going on here. Features, some rubber pieces here, plastic. Basically, all these white pieces you see are rubber. Visor here, eyes up here. Power trigger, which you supposedly hold like this with your two fingers on these two little folds here, and thumb on the trigger. So yes, he's a one-handed firing blaster, which is quite something because I don't think there have been a lot of one-handed power-type blasters in Battle B-daman, so this is a little unique. So yeah, as for appearance, he certainly does look powerful. Big and bulky kind of looking. Has a really heavy metal shot, as you can see on the box being fired. Looks pretty dangerous. But unfortunately, this guy is more bark than bite, as it were, which I will be explaining. The blaster comes with a normal glass bead ball and the metal strike shot. So yes, I guess we could do a firing test. And this is going to be the normal glass bead ball. Let's test this guy's power. Yep, that's about it for a normal bead ball anyway. So I don't know if that barely qualifies as a power shot. According to the box, well, I can't read it, but as I presume, this is called a power trigger, so I presume this adds more power to the blaster in some way. Personally, in my experience, it really doesn't. I really don't get the gimmick. I really don't see how this offers any power at all. Mostly just offers control, in my opinion. With one-handed grip. But other than that, I really don't see a whole lot of power, or feel, anyway, any power coming from this thing. But, yeah, I guess the only source of power is really the drive core, and even that seems a little bit watered down for some reason. But yeah, that was a normal beat-a-ball. Let's try the signature metal shot. Hopefully we'll get a better result. Spoilers. You won't be. Yeah. That was even worse. At least this one actually ricocheted a little bit. This one just sat right in front of the target wall. So yeah, that was even more pathetic than a normal beat-a-ball. And yeah, that's about it. There's no any other extra gimmicks to this guy to make him more powerful. So what you see is what you get, and that's about it. Really is nothing else. So as a sum up about this guy, I can basically say he's not really worth the money. There's a reason why I only found him on stores. He was the only one available on online stores that sold B-daman, and now I know why. He's pretty dang awful. Good control though. The trigger does offer a lot of one-handed grip action going on, but this is a power type, so kind of got your mess there mixed up there, Takara. Anyway, so yes, what else can I say about him? Yeah, as power-wise, I think this would be a good strike shot if this could do its job and fire it faster. If this was able to be, fired at a, quicker pace, I think it would be a lot more, suitable as a power type. Unfortunately, I think that's what they were trying to do, but this really doesn't work. This plasticky-like B-daman is just too weak, I think, to fire something like this at a pretty fast rate. But, I heard somewhere that its gimmick was apparently that once it fires, it'll basically continue to roll. It won't stop. It'll just, accelerate. Well, yes, it would, because of its weight, but, as power-wise, it can go a great distance, but it's not power. It really isn't. If this thing did do its job and it fired it faster, then yeah, it probably could be a power type, but unfortunately it's just not there, so it's not a power type, in my opinion. It's just a control type with a really watered-down, beat-a-ball that, just slipped and fell up on its face. I pretty much, when I fired him, it basically just, the first time I fired him anyway, he pretty much just fell right out of the barrel and just rolled. It wasn't even considered a shot, in my opinion. It just fell out of the barrel and rolled, thanks to some momentum that the trigger gave it. So it's really not that special. Yeah, Cobalt Saberfire, way better than this guy. This is a blaster you want to buy. This is not what you want. But, yeah, if you're going to buy him for collection purposes, then go ahead, because he does look pretty cool, like I said, but performance-wise, if you are buying him to actually use, he's not worth the money. I paid, it says right here on the box, $19.90. That's pretty damn expensive for a beat-a-man, especially one this crappy. So, yeah, aside from that, that's really all I can say about this guy. He's really got nothing else. No gimmicks, that's it. What else could I say? Maybe I should say a few fishing words. Other than don't buy it. That's pretty much it. But yeah. That's, Break Ogre. Again, not a really good beat-em-on, not really worth the money. Wouldn't really go to the trouble of bidding for him or buying him on any, site or on eBay. So yeah, that's about it. This is RoamingBear22, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.